Welcome back to Teenage Nightmares, True Crimes Edition. In tonight's episode, we will cover the Sunday morning slasher. So sit back, get cozy, and prepare for another nightmare. Carl Eugene Watts, one of America's most disturbing yet lesser-known serial killers, was born on November 7, 1953, to Richard Eugene Watts, a private in the U.S. military, and Dorothy Mae Young, a schoolteacher. The couple divorced before Carl turned 2, leaving Dorothy to raise him alone. In 1962, she remarried a man named Norman Caesar, and they had 2 daughters together. But Carl never took to his stepfather, choosing instead to spend most of his time with his grandparents. It was there with his grandfather that Carl learned to hunt and skin rabbits, a hobby that at first seemed innocent. In fact, those years may have been the most stable period of his life. But everything changed when Carl was just 8 years old, when he and his sisters contracted a severe case of meningitis. His fever rose so dangerously high that doctors feared there'd be permanent brain damage. According to family members, something did change in him after that. He became withdrawn, quiet, and deeply introverted. Not long after, he began having disturbing nightmares, vivid dreams of killing women he believed were evil spirits. As Carl grew into his teenage years, those violent dreams morphed into obsession. He began stalking women, fantasizing about killing them. His first confirmed attack happened during a newspaper route. One morning, Carl knocked on the door of Joan Gave. When she opened it, he brutally beat her. Miraculously, she survived and immediately reported the assault. When police confronted Carl at his home and asked him why he did it, he eerily told them that he just felt like beating someone up. And in 1974, he began his killing spree. He targeted mostly white women, often abducting them from their homes and killing them in brutal, heartbreaking ways. His victims ranged in age from 14 to 44. He murdered across multiple states, which made it difficult for police to connect the dots, allowing him to avoid capture for years. Eventually, he was arrested on burglary and attempted murder charges. While in custody, he confessed to attacking 19 women and killing 13 of them. He even led detectives to at least 3 burial sites. In a controversial plea deal, Carl was sentenced to just 60 years in prison, a sentence that angered many. But that wasn't the end. A man named Joseph Foy came forward, stating he had seen Carl stab Helen Dutcher 12 times. Due to his immunity only being in the state of Texas, a Michigan jury was able to hand him a life sentence for the murder. Although convicted for 14 murders, he's believed to have actually murdered over 100 women. Thankfully, Watts is no longer with us. He died from prostate cancer in 2007.